I love double battles. I think they're some of the most fun battles can get in Pokemon, and yet unless you've played competitive, you've probably played less than 100 of them in your entire career as a trainer. So I use a branch of the Universal Randomizer developed by Fireworks to make sure every battle is a double battle. And of course I'm doing it in Pokemon Ultra Moon. It's one of my favorite games in the franchise and is notoriously hard to Nuzlocke. I've also decided to make every single Pokemon, trainer battle or wild battle, completely random. So we launch up our game. Hey, hold on. You like the view? Oh yeah, you better. This is a really expensive apartment. So we launch up our game, and after watching a child get harassed and waking up late, we get to pick our starter. Our options are Toxicroak, Krokorok, and Metang, all solid in their own right. Toxicroak has some decent coverage and status moves. Krokorok isn't crazy now, but has some decent TM moves and will eventually become the beast that is Crocodile. Metang will eventually become a Metagross, one of the coolest Pokemon they've ever created, and one with an incredibly versatile movement, but I absolutely hate Mega Metagross. I'm going with Krokorok because it gets Intimidate. You. Yay! Welcome Kakarot the Krokorok to the team. And I've already explained why I'm going with this guy, so I'm not gonna bore you with it again. Hal challenges us to a fight, and thanks to spamming Rage and getting attack buffs, we don't lose the Nuzlocke before our second encounter. After the usual Pokemon introduction and a quick save from this island's god, we're shown how to catch Pokemon, and the Nuzlocke officially begins. Alright, first encounter of the Grunt! Welcome to the team, Peril the Love Disc. It's a pretty bad encounter. Love Disc don't do anything except have 97 base speed. And also it doesn't evolve. It doesn't even have like a fun learn set, it just gets like the usual stuff like Double Team and Safeguard. It should be fine enough here in the early game while the power level is hopefully pretty low, but later down the line, yeah, it ain't doing much. Alright, some good coverage. You two both look strong. You up for taking on the trials already? And we finally get to have our first real double battle now that we have two Pokemon. Thankfully, they just have a Munchlax and a Caracosta. Oh no. Thankfully, due to Bite getting flinches and Charm lowering its attack stat, Caracosta went down pretty easily. But you see that? When Kakarot was sent in, its Intimidate affected both Caracosta and Munchlax. Intimidate is an ability so strong, the Pokemon that had it controlled the metagame for a while. Incineroar, Salamence, and even Arcanine all had spotlights in competitive because of the ability. In fact, Intimidate was so good that it created niches for Pokemon that were immune to it, like Dragonite. It's just an overall really solid ability and shows off why I think double battles are so cool. After playing around with Rockruff, because these are some of the best Pokemon games, we meet some weird freaks, and it's time for our first real double battle against Hao. His leads are Victini and Tauros. Oh, it had to happen at some point, didn't it? It hits Peril with Confusion for just under half health, but I go ahead and charm Tauros because that 100 base attack is pretty spooky. Peril gets close to fainting, but thanks to Kakarot being faster, Tauros goes down and in comes Toxicroak. Next turn we take out Victini to make the battle a 2v1, and from there we can kill Toxicroak pretty easily. So, the worst part of Ultra Moon randomizers? The Gen 7 games have the highest amount of Pokemon in them at just over 800. The best part? That's roughly 8% of all available Pokemon are legendaries or mythicals. Now, if you want to throw Ultra Beasts in there, that's a bit closer to 9.5%. And that's not counting Mega Evolutions that are massive threats, such as Mega Kangaskhan or Mega Gyarados, and it's also not counting Mega Legendaries, like Mega Mewtwo, Mega Latios, Mega Rayquaza, which, you know, some of the strongest Pokemon of all time. Our next battle is against Lazy Landon, who sends out a team that's just us, but better.
I'm gonna see what's happening.
What the hell? Bro, why they got Super Saiyan? Thankfully, we ended up clearing it pretty easily because our team's already overleveled, but it was quite the jump scare. We then get the Rotom Dex from Kukui.
She scribbled on Nightable, if you know what I mean.
Explode and die. We head out over to the trainer school for our next encounter.
Luminous Moss!
Dude, finally a snack. And our encounter is genuinely goated.
That'd be good. Hey!
Ooh, wait, hold on. Welcome Persona 5 the Axu to the team. This is gonna be our little damage dealer for a while, since really early on, Axu gets access to moves like Dragon Rage, Dual Chop, and Slash. Not to mention that Haxorus, its final form, is just a monster tank with a base 147 attack stat. Axu won't evolve into its middle stage until level 38! But that's pretty good, considering when other Gen 5 Pokemon evolve. Right, Larvesta? Right, Poniard?
Servant Landon.
Ooh.
I don't know if you can call him that.
Oh!
What the hell? Have a good night. You're good.
What do you think Landers' level up moveset is at this point in the game? Actually, it was fine, mostly due to the way randomizers work. A level 7 Landorus will have some pretty weak moves compared to a level 50 Landorus. With randomizers, it'll just pick the 4 most recently learned moves for a Pokemon to have. Sometimes it can lead to good strategies, but for the most part, we're pretty much safe from legendaries until about the 30s? But that's still coming up pretty soon. And aside from that, there really wasn't... Oh, that's Mega Slowbro.
Oh, what the hell?
Again, it was fine due to the moves they know at each level thing I mentioned before, but it's scary every single time. Thankfully, the rest of the trainer school was a breeze. We pet a Tauros, and we get to take some new photos.
Look at this fucking Pikachu.
Oh, these frames.
Ugh. I like it. You're supposed to take shots at the Pikachu, dum-dum.
The immortal is Abraham Lincoln.
Which one do I do?
I need a moment.
Great.
I need a moment. He's...
Hungry. When's lunch? I also go ahead and put on some new clothes.
Made me feel better about my life.
Philip, your shoes are red, and it's pissing me off.
Yeah, can you make him bright orange? Like, make,
No.
Your character is very punchable.
I mean, that's just how all Pokemon characters are.
I want to shove him in a locker.
I also use the Totally Real camera on my Totally Real 3DS to prepare the island scan. It's by far one of the coolest gimmicks Gen 7 had, allowing you to find rare Pokemon out in the wild, ranging from Squirtle and Ralts to Chestnut and Electros. But we're not ready for it yet. We still need our encounter from Howuli City. A formal welcome is extended to Bender, the Magneton. Magneton is a pretty solid Pokemon with a monstrous 120 base special attack, but a pitiful 50 base health. However, with its steel and electric typing, Magneton resists 12 types, and one of those is an immunity. Bender is a pretty solid Pokemon that honestly should be able to carry us through most of the run, although he won't be able to evolve into a Magnezone until right before the final trial on Pony Island. All things considered though, this is a phenomenal encounter. I am ecstatic to have gotten Magneton. We also get introduced to totem stickers, small hidden collectibles. Once we collect 20, we can get an encounter from Samson Oak on Hia Hia Beach, so that's something to look out for later in the run. Also,
Oh,
Best Evil Team are coming on screen.
Plasma?
Yell. Galactic?
Fuck, okay.
Oh, fuck, it's just...
We get introduced to my favorite villain team from across all of Pokemon, Team Skull. This Grunt throws out a Drifloon and a Krabby, the second of which has me a bit spooked because of that base 100 attack stat, but we clear the fight with no issues. We then immediately roll into the fight against Lima, who... Oh my god.
Lander!
Oh, Theory!
Oh, no!
Oh, you're screwed, my dude.
Landorus Therian was, for a time, considered the strongest Pokemon ever added to the game. The entire metagame in competitive was just trying to figure out how to beat that thing. And while the title has since been parting shot by Incineroar, this was still pretty scary, especially when paired with Sea King, which is a water type, which heavily counters Kakarot. Thankfully, a few Dragon Rages from Persona 5 were enough to take it out, and the next is a male Combi. We won the fight with no further issues. Wait, guys, do you see that? Wait, guys, see the keys? It's, one's silver, one's gold. Guys, gold and silver remake.
Guys, Gen 2 remakes confirmed.
We finally get to use that island scan, and it gets us... Whoa! You guys see? Whoa!
It's probably not going to be a first encounter.
You know, I don't hate this character.
Can you do me a solid and eat shit?
Add the Marshadow. Oh yeah, Marshadow is the most powerful Pokemon we've gotten so far, with a base 125 attack and speed. It's also an Alola native, one of my favorite mythicals, and its secondary typing is my favorite type of all time. So, yeah. I'm thinking, yeah. Oh, and why the name Add? Well, just take a long look at the image associated. Please, I spent so much time on this video. Not long after, we find our next encounter from the Holy Cemetery. Welcome, Herobrine the Jigglypuff to the team. It's really bad. Jigglypuff might have a solid 115 health stat, but look at everything else. For context, Jigglypuff is slower than Grimer, an actual pile of waste. Sure, it gets access to Sing, but if I want the maybe half-decent Pokemon of Wigglytuff, I'm gonna need to find a Moonstone. All of the items are randomized! Oh, Sceptilite, cool.
Oh, Sceptilite. What the hell?
Down at the beach, we fight Team Skull, and then...
Why are you sleeping in someone's bed?
There's the sad, musty odor of an old bed that no one has slept in for a long time.
What the
Wow.
fuck?
No, we're not sleeping, we're evaluating the bed.
Yep. Hey guys, welcome
It's
to
like a
the
wine taster.
Pokemon Ultra Moon bed tier list. This one's kind of mid, it's like a C tier.
Honestly, it goes up to B tier because of the musty smell.
That is true.
Fine.
We know everyone here is a big fan of musts.
Goldilocks percent.
We also hope for an encounter from the berry fields. So there's a chance for an encounter here. That's not a berry.
Neverstone.
That's just not a berry.
That's a rock.
That's also not a berry. That's not a berry. Also not a berry. Also not a berry.
It's
Watch
just a
him not
pile
getting
of
any of the.
rocks.
What? Watch him not. Watch him. He's not gonna get any of the Pokemon that can Mega Evolve.
Hal introduces us to the Rotoloto, which can give us some cool perks. Most of them are banned from this run since they're used like items, but some, such as Stealth, which are functionally just repels, are incredibly useful. I also decide to go ahead and take on our first trial here. No, I'm evil. I'm evil ties. I like not paying artists. I like getting
I'm
videos
normal
out.
ties. I'm normal.
I'm
not
evil fear. Ah!
These trials are a lot of fun. This one involves hunting down 3 Rattata and beating them up, but once near the end...
Oh, fuck, it's Eminem.
These are actually the same Team Scroll Grunts from the beach and city earlier, so they decide to mess up with your trial as payback. We end up blowing through them, and it's time for the Totem Pokemon fight. Alright, what is it? Oh! Oh no! No! He gets the boost!
Oh, fuck, you're good.
So that's rough. Mega Mansion! What?
You're cooked. You're cooked.
So that's really rough. Thankfully though, Bender is tanky enough to eat hits from Tapu Koko and is strong enough to two-shot it actually. That surprised me. With the battle ending fairly quickly right afterwards. The very normal totem Pokemon defeated were given the Normalium Z, the very first of the Z crystals that we'll receive in this run. They'll ultimately go underutilized in this run though. I kept getting scope lenses from berry piles, and I thought it would be really funny for every Pokemon on my team to hold one. And now that our trial is over, we can catch an encounter. Oh, come on!
That's what you kept making fun of me.
Welcome H.H. Greg to the team. It doesn't have good bulk, good speed, or even a decent learn set. It's mostly a support Pokemon with moves like Yawn, Heal Pulse, and Healing Wish, but it doesn't get access to many of those moves until the late 20s, and doesn't get what I want until the late 40s. It does have a Mega though! Added almost 7 years after this game released. H.H. Greg will likely never see the battlefield. Oh, hi Lilliput.
Oh, hi, Lilliput.
Oh,
Takes out a gun.
I do like Lilliput. It's a shame.
Don't.
Just shame then.
Shame I had to put that cancer in her head.
Bring back Blitz.
No, what are you doing? It's a dog.
Testing it out.
That poor dog. I should break neck on my blitz.
Till I.
He's lunging for it.
Calm down, it's just a dog.
Up on Route 7, we get our next encounter, John Doe the Electrode. It's a fine enough Pokemon. Listen, it's pretty speedy, but pretty poor in pretty much every other stat. Maybe it'll be useful to get off a Light Screen or a Thunder Wave, but it's pretty useless without Electro Ball. Its only purpose is to serve as a support mon, which could be useful, but the electric type slot on our team is currently being filled by Bender. One of our best encounters so far. Overall, this is a pretty mid encounter. Boy, do I love encountering random megas. Thankfully, by doubling into it both turns, we can knock it out before it can do anything to us, but we've got to remember that they can get more insane as time progresses. We also head to the Melee Meadow and encounter Cake Pop the Slurpuff. Oh man, Slurpuff isn't very powerful or good, but it's still pretty goated actually. The ability Sweet Veil makes it so that its teammate can't fall asleep, and it's kind of got a banger of a moveset with stuff like Cotton Spore, Light Screen, and Draining Kiss learned via level up. It'll plug up some gaps in our team very nicely once I decide to really work in some team building. Right next, in Seaward Cave, we get another encounter, Eugene the Togepi. Togepi itself is a pretty bad Pokemon, and the friendship evolution is annoying, and Togetic is pretty bad too, but their final form, Togekiss, is a force to be reckoned with. Eugene also has Serene Grace, one of my favorite abilities in the whole game. If the time ever calls, then Eugene could probably carry the whole run. Right? We're then attacked by the weird space guys who throw out Larvitar and Gloom. It was a pretty easy wipe, but the real challenge was the battle against How that waits just outside Melee Meadow. He leads Toxicroak and Slowking, the latter of which we take out with one strong hit from Bender, only for him to send out Tornadus. Thankfully, Bender continues to hard carry this team by taking it out before it has the chance to do anything, and Herobrine kills the Toxicroak. How's final Pokemon is a Happiny, and you can guess how difficult that was to beat. Heading back down, we get an item for Cake Pop to eventually hold, play with a wild dog for a bit, and we switch out Herobrine for Cake Pop. With that decision made, we decide to take on Hala for the first grand trial. Kahuna Hala leads Zygarde and Breloom, but with a critical force palm from Ad, the Zygarde goes down. Although Ad does get paralyzed, and Hala brings in Poliwrath. Ad breaks through paralysis again with a Shadow Sneak and takes out Breloom, as Poliwrath uses a really weak Bubble Beam on Ad, and Persona 5 brings it down to half health. Hala then brings out Sandile, so I pivot into Peril since she resists both team members. Hala heals Poliwrath, and Sandile activates its Z move. Sand attack. Oh no, we're dying. Oh no, we're gonna die. Oh. We bring out Kakarot, and from there the fight is swept, Sandile falling as we won the 2v1 pretty easily. But with that, we've completed our first grand trial, granting us the Fightium Z. Next up, we unlock Tauros as a ride Pokemon, and with it we can access 10 Carrot Hill. And with that, our next encounter. My goat. My goat. Please give the warmest of welcomes to LeBron the Lediba. Ledian is my second favorite Pokemon of all time.
The single worst bug-type Pokemon of all time is Ledian.
It just keeps getting worse. Oh, hey, look who's next.
Ledian is one of the worst Pokemon of all time. Now, well, yes, Ledian's stats aren't that good, but its moveset, even worse. Mach Punch coming off of that 35 attack stat, you might as well just be tickling the enemy to death. But if there is one thing that Ledian does mildly well, and Lediba has these two moves when we caught it, it can set up the screens. In singles, Reflect and Light Screen are fine. In fact, they're still good. But in doubles, they're gas. Reflect and Light Screen cut the power of physical and special moves respectively in half for the next 5 turns. Combined with the fact LeBron also happens to know Safeguard, a move which blocks all status conditions. This is our GOAT for the run. If we compare LeBron setting up screens with another powerful team member like Bender or Ad, then we might be able to sweep through the whole game and get a perfect Nuzlocke. Wow. Also, I grabbed the Flightium Z from the hill before I leave. I wonder how many people know you can even get it this early. And to celebrate Bender's wiping of the floor with Tapu Koko and Mega Metacham, we decide to take a few photos together. We Mantine surf over to Akala Island, and this right here is beautiful. We'll be using this area to teach some members new moves later in the run, namely Water Pulse, as the other water TMs are, Here we meet Mallow, a trial captain, and Olivia, the next kahuna that we'll have to face. I also decided to change up my look because now we can finally buy glasses! Why they're locked behind the second island, I haven't got a clue. The Pokemart here also sells some baller TMs like Reflect, Light Screen, and Protect. I won't buy any yet, especially not for the first two, because they're expensive. We're then challenged to a fight by Cena, whose team is an easy wipe. The best part is right after we get an encounter being... Welcome Undertale the Pidgeot to the team. Pidgeot is a fine Pokemon. It's not outright bad, but since it's a Gen 1 Pokemon, it's been severely outclassed over the years. 101 speed is pretty nice, but the rest of its stats being in the 70s or 80s means that's pretty much completely average. It also learns mostly flying type moves from level up. Not a bad encounter, but oh, it could have been so much better. But hey, there's a cool NPC that will give me a special Z crystal for Marshadow. Maybe, oh, he's not, what's that? Marshadow needs to know its signature move that learned at level 45 to get it. So by the time that'll happen, I'll have forgotten, but I'm saying this now so I don't get comments about it. You know, or maybe just comment anyway. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Hi Cold Rest, thanks for the Megastone I can't use. Also, if you're curious why I'm so peeved about Pidgeot, here's why. That's one of my top 5 favorite Pokemon ever. We could have had that and been on our way to making the God Squad. Also, there was this Kyurem that Ad killed. This guy said, look at my cool Pokemon, sent out Ducklet and Mega Charizard X. Up next is the rematch against How, which Persona 5 and the support of Cake Pop and Ad swept through without any issues. So afterwards, we go to help out this Vulpix by fighting some Team Skull Grunts and... No, I'm just playing with you. Cake Pop and Bender swept the fight without any issues. Remember, legendaries are scarier the later we get in the run. Early game, up until about the mid-30s or so, we're big chillin'. We also get LeBron to evolve into Ledian. And there we go, I got my LeBron.
What if they made a Fana game?
Fana? Like the soda?
Yeah.
Got that Fana in my system.
When are we getting Trog 2, actually?
We're not, we're getting Trog 3 first.
Yeah.
We also get another encounter in the Paniola Ranch. I think racism is wrong, actually, and bad.
That's fucking insane! No way, really?
We used to hit people with hammers for saying that.
We used to fucking throw rocks at people for saying that!
It's like that clip from Family Guy where Lois is like running for mayor or something, and she's like, 9/11 was bad.
9/11 was bad.
And then everybody cheers.
I love how they just like start off with like 9/11 was, and then they just gasp.
Okay.
Before cheering, and then like immediately after, when she just says only 9/11, everyone's like, ah!
Okay, cool. I'm really glad we're talking about 9/11 when I just got my encounter for this area, and it's Tapu Koko.
Yeah, call it like Flight 747.
No, you have to like capture another one from like a different save file. Just call it like Twin Tower 1, Twin Tower 2.
Oh no, wait, hold on. You see those like two things on its arms? Those are the towers.
Those are the towers. You see how it has two eyes?
So, welcome the towers to the team. Tapu Koko is an insane Pokemon with a base 130 speed and actually having a higher physical attack than special attack. Although Tapu Koko might be a bit of a controversial pick to take. See, some people say that legendaries are overpowered and should be banned in Nuzlocke. But I say that the game legitimately randomized into this, so I should have it. Please give it to me, please, I really want Tapu Koko. I love Tapu Koko, please. We also head back to Hiya Beach where Samson Oak resides to collect our next encounter. We get a totem Pokemon from him based on how many of those totem stickers we get. Yeah, because you could buy it.
Why would you want Nitro?
I have Nitro.
Well, I'm poor.
Good
Why
job.
would you want it?
And that's 1,000 V-Bucks to the Virizion. This joke did not age very well. I took too long to record this and they changed the V-Buck prices. Virizion is a nice, solid Pokemon that has some good resistances and some bad weaknesses, namely a 4x weakness to flying. Its level up moveset isn't anything too crazy, but with access to Sacred Sword, Sword Stance, and Helping Hand, it can be a pretty powerful tool later in the run.
He doesn't have a canon voice yet, but I'm pretty sure he'd sound something like Robin from Teen Titans or something like that.
Hey, it's me, Robin. I'm from Teen Titans.
That's right.
Oh.
I calculate.
You guys, you should play Super Metroid!
Give a mild welcome to Chungus. It's got some decent bulk, a nice attack stat, and access to Yawn. That's basically useless with how slow it is. I think this might be our worst encounter so far, and we got a Chimecho. Mostly this comes down to one thing, its ability, Sandstream. In Generation 7, Sandstream causes a sandstorm to flood the battlefield, damaging any Pokemon that isn't Ground, Rock, or Steel type. Thanks to this, Chungus the Hippowdon basically won't see any play on the team unless I want to run a full Sandstorm team, which would be a horrible decision. What if I run into like a Kyogre?
Peculiar name. I could beat you in a fight.
I can beat the shit out of
me and my partner, the Biolizard, are training to get stronger. We're gonna get stronger. We need to defeat Black Doom. Hey, it's me, Silver. I love coleslaw.
Yeah, that's what he says. That's his catchphrase. That's what he says.
This here is the first Gladion fight. He starts the battle off by throwing out my favorite Pokemon of all time. Not the Noctowl. In fact, the Golurk almost kills LeBron with a critical, super effective rollout. But the only reason LeBron's alive? Screams are gas. We're fine though. I switch out and the duo of Kakarot and Cake Pop are too much for Shadow the Hedgehog to overcome. Next up in a string of missions is Lana's Brooklet Hill trial, and we find ourselves able to sweep through the whole thing without any issues until the totem.
What's gonna be Kyogre?
Oh my gosh! That's horrifying!
Oh god! It's a
What is
mythical.
it?
Houndour.
Oh, no way.
Level 20 Houndour in the range.
That sounds so weird hearing you say Houndour.
Sorry,
no,
should I say Houndour?
Yeah, Houndour.
Alright, Persona 5. Let's show his true colors. Alright, cool. Alright, well, that fight is over. Nice. Good job. We come back once it's over to get our encounter, and... Alright, so what's our encounter for the area? For real this time.
Oh, well, the encounter for the area is gonna be...
Oh.
The monkey, oh god.
The monkey that scratches his ass, yeah.
Like, on one hand, on the other hand, finally a grass type. This is Apom the Pansage. Pansage isn't good, being a really weak early game encounter that stops learning moves once it evolves. It evolves through a Leaf Stone. Items are randomized. We're then challenged by the aliens again, with what looks like a scary team, but LeBron screens and Bender's insane damage output made quick work of them. Subliminal messaging on the bottom right. Oh gosh dang it, there's another Necrozma. Ultra Necrozma! Oh god, oh god.
What?
Really? This is what we're doing. Dragon Claw's gonna be rough, but whatever.
Oh, nice.
Okay. I think it's just because of how overleveled we are. As always, we collect an encounter here, and it's Nebby? Cosmog is a pretty banger encounter. While Cosmog itself is pretty bad and Cosmoem isn't much better, its evolutions are almost as good as, like, I don't know, legendary Pokemon? Because they are legendary Pokemon. Cosmog can evolve into Solgaleo or Lunala depending on which version you're playing. Thankfully, we're running Ultra Moon, but really, which one is better just comes down to which one you prefer. Solgaleo is tankier and has better survivability and is a pretty decent doublesmon, but I like Lunala more. Lunala is actually a Ghost-type Pokemon, which is my favorite type. After this, we meet up with Hapu and fight some Team Skullgrunt where we- oh god, not Quillfish! After this, we head into the Battle Royal, which could be deadly. It's a 4-person free-for-all, and deaths here would count as legal. The Battle Royal sends you in without any time to prepare, but thankfully Ad was leading the party and was a fantastic choice. It resisted everything on the field and could take out pretty much everything, so just by focusing into how, we were able to close out the match before things went too far. After cranking 90s in the Battle Royal, we head up to Route 7 for our next encounter. This is Boo the Licky Licky. I hate him. It's got some decent bulk, access to disable, and some nice TM moves, but its best move by level up is Stomp. In a casual run, it's pretty okay, but when we could go up against ranging from Goldeen to Ultra Necrozma, it's in the bottom half of Final Evolutions for this run, especially since it doesn't get that many moves that excel in doubles. Oh, interesting. Azurill and Mecha Houndoom. So what you got there? Azumarill.
Azurill.
And then inside Well of Volcano Park, we get another encounter. Ziggy the Poliwrath, one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. It's also fairly decent, not too strong in any stat, but pretty well rounded. Unfortunately, ours has Damp as its ability instead of Water Absorb, which is a really good doubles ability. Ziggy should still do well with us though. So with Ziggy in our box, we take on Kiawe's Trial. The first one becomes a Cresselia, but a single crunch from Kakarot takes it out. Next up is the iconic Hiker, and his Clamperl and Flaffy were easy but simple. The next dancer to spot is the Totem, which becomes a Lillipup, which calls in its ally Spinda. You can just guess how easy of a time Bender had with this fight. And with that, we've completed my favorite trial in the game and collected the Firium Z, and I decide to go get an encounter we missed out on. There will be a few of these throughout the run, but I'll cover those later on. Out in the Sandy Cave, back on Melee, we can find this little guy. This is Luigi the Shroomish and eventual Breloom. If you know, you know. Breloom's a fine Pokemon with a nice 130 base attack, but mediocre stats everywhere else. It's likely to get outsped, but with Effect Spore as an ability, it should be fine. Breloom also gets access to moves like Stun Spore, Counter, and Leech Seed, so it should be pretty useful. And now with the fishing rod, we can head down to Kalali Bay to find a small duck. This is Victor the Farfetch'd, and he makes me really sad. I love Farfetch'd, but its best stat being 90 in attack and 60 or less in every other stat, it's just depressing. Maybe it'll be useful if we can get the stick item for it. Since when held by a Farfetch'd, it increases the critical hit chance. And Farfetch'd learns moves like Slash, Night Slash, or Air Cutter, which have naturally high crit chances. So if we get a stick, Victor might be rolling in some dough. So back on our way, we meet Moan, who introduces us to the Pokepelago. We actually can get an encounter here, so I'll let you know when that happens. In the meantime, I'll use it to collect Pokebeans to raise friendship and grow berries once we unlock that feature. Hi Colress, yes, we see the fit. More importantly than that guy, we can revive fossils. Taking a chance on the Plume fossil. This is Dia the Dialga. Dialga is a pretty good Pokemon. I don't really know what you want me to say about a Pokemon that has 9 resistances and a base 680 stat total. Did you know Dialga's the god of time? Next up is Mallow's Trial, which is a whatever trial. We only end up fighting a single Yamask before the Totem Pokemon, who ends up being a Rhyhorn. What's up with all the Totem Pokemon on Akala being dogs? We had a little bit of trouble, but Ad had finished it off before it could really even start. Thanks for the Grassium Z! Afterwards, we head over to the Dimensional Research Lab, find out Moan is actually freaking awesome, and get some pretty obvious foreshadowing. We head down into Diglett Tunnel, and it's time for yet another encounter. This is Mark the Weezing. Weezing has a nice 120 defense and a solid 90 attack, but it is just as slow as the rest of our encounters. This is also the generation right before Weezing gets access to neutralizing gas and becomes interesting as a Pokemon. I'm going to leave this entry here because Weezing is a Gen 1 poison type. You can guess what its kit is. It's the same as all of them. And inside Diglett Cave, we can actually partake in one of the game's normal double battles. It's How and I against 2 Team Scroll Grunts, and this is a very unique double battle. How actually gets to control one side of the field, meaning we only get one Pokemon to work with, and we just have to hope How is competent. Despite being over-leveled, we still have a close call due to being outsped by a Girafarig that used Agility the previous round. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. If I hadn't attacked that Mega Aerodactyl, we probably would have lost Persona 5 here. So I swap out Persona 5 for Cake Pop against their Typhlosion and Deoxys, and then the fight from there is easy.
Look at
This embodiment of peak human performance hands me a Thunderstone before leaving, and I head into the police station to fight what's normally a Ditto, but is instead a Freak. This kicks off a side quest here where we have to defeat Dittos hidden in the upcoming city, and this is one of the best parts about Sun and Moon. Not this side quest specifically, but the fact the game has any side quests in general. I haven't been pointing many of them out, especially since more are just like, fill this Pokedex entry, but it's one of the best parts of these games. Like, did you know about the Pokeball that's left behind at the Aether Building in Hiya City? These side quests just fill the region with personality and they make Pokemon feel closer to the JRPG it should be. The side quests just add so much more to do, like looking out for all the totem stickers, or, like this Ditto quest, adding an extra encounter to the upcoming city. But we're not quite there yet. Next up, you have to fight a preschooler who, are you kidding me? Okay. Okay. Let's just hope that we kill it before it gets to attack. Oh no. Uh-oh. Never mind, he just goes for mud shot. He threw. Thanks to that play, we're able to take down the Primal Groudon on the next turn. We better just get a bomb encounter here. Absolute baller encounter for that Primal Groudon scare. Oh! Welcome, Chaz the Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr is a behemoth of a Pokemon. Not very fast, but has a base 140 attack and can just soak up physical attacks. Ours also has the sheer force ability, meaning moves that have a secondary effect, such as burning, no longer burn, but do 30% more damage. And with access to moves like Rock Throw, Wake Up Slap, and Hammer Arm through level up, this is probably one of our best encounters so far. Speaking of, I decided to go ahead and swap our team here entirely. We've been stomping through some of the trials so far, and we've got some good backups. So welcome up Team B, consisting of the newly caught Chaz and returning Herobrine, as well as the likes of Luigi, Undertale, Mark, and Ziggy. We've got a pretty big flying weakness, but Undertale and Herobrine should be able to hold the lines against those long enough. Oh, and this is Spritzy. I named it June 12th because I don't think I'll ever use it. It also evolves into my least favorite Pokemon ever. I'd like to move on.
Oh, you're playing Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I wasn't looking. I was playing Marvel Rivals.
Because you're a bad person.
Yeah, how'd you know only bad people play Marvel Rivals?
No, because you're dark woke.
You can't say that about a black person.
Oh, wait. No!
Yeah, you're racist! Get him!
Shit!
We also evolved Luigi into his final Breloom form, but afterwards.
I can beat someone's ass in Minecraft.
Alright, well, we just lost Herobrine.
No!
No!
God.
And that's not even the worst of it.
Markiplier!
Hello, everybody.
Gomenu Picha.
Yep, I'm marked out. Oh my gosh.
No! No!
Ah, shit.
Alright, goodbye,
I
Ziggy.
gotta go in here.
Ziggy!
Crouch the whole time.
Oh,
And there's Undertale.
Undertale!
A quick rock throw from Chaz took out the Woobat, and then from there, the combined power of Chaz and Luigi are able to take out the Dragonite, but this was by far the worst fight we've had in the whole run. They say the hardest death in a Nuzlocke is either the first one or your starter. Despite that, none hit quite as hard as losing 4 in a single battle! Over half of our team died. Despite the losses that we've taken, we press on to get our next encounter.
I actually got you. I have a lot of wool.
My goat! Welcome back, Joe, to the party. Oh my, been a while. So, finally, no longer trapped in the basement of Brilliant Diamond, Joe is here to help carry the team and finally evolve. Man, it's been a couple of years since you were created, huh? With a base 120 attack, Luxray can deal some good damage with a nice crunch or... That's about it. Its only physical electric move is Spark until Wild Charge at level 63! A move that also deals recoil. I'll get better use out of Return than anything really, but I wasn't smart enough to teach it that. On top of that, it's only got 70 speed, so it won't be outspeeding too many threats, and with only 79 both defenses, it won't be living many hits. Oh, poor Luxray. You should not be Electric Dark. You should be Electric Psychic instead. Oh, this is my opinion. I'm putting that take in the video. I'm putting my opinion in the video. And to quickly reform our team, we fill out the remaining slots with the newcomers of Boo and the Towers, and the legends that are Peril and Eugene. Don't worry, we also almost lost Chaz to a random Minim.
Why are you just walking in? What? You can't even. Is this guy stupid? Philip, you can't move those.
Yes, you can.
Philip!
Yes, you can.
No, you fucking can't.
Don't let her tell you how to live.
I know. You can't move those. Stop. Oh, this is ridiculous.
Say that again.
Shut the fuck up.
Wait, never mind. We immediately lost Boo to his first fight. So, alright. Welcome back, LeBron. You know what I'm gonna do to this thing, right?
Don't kill it. No. I mean, you should, but he didn't deserve that much damage, you know?
Now that we've done some quest stuff, there's some story progression at the Akala outskirts. We wipe it with ease, and then we're met by Plumeria. She challenges us to a fight, which pretty much goes our way.
Grantis.
I'd love to. Let's fight.
I want you.
Here's the second Kahuna fight. A fight against Olivia. She leads Braviary and Skuntank, which I thought the towers would be able to take care of, but when Braviary survived a spark, I thought LeBron was in for it. But instead it went for Scary Face, lowering LeBron's speed instead. Didn't even matter thanks to the Quick Claw, and another spark took out the Braviary. She then brings out Centret, so I swapped the towers for Chaz. And then, aside from a brief scare with Peril,
no, Queen, live!
No, flinch!
Oh, no.
It's okay. They slammed into the other one.
the fight does go our way for some time, until...
Oh my god! No!
Okay, then.
I'm sure glad I have my grass fighting type out right now. Whoever Rayquaza attacks this turn gets sacked. Because any swap I take, I think it isn't going to be worth it.
Are you really going to go...
Unless Z Stun Spore into Rayquaza.
Twister.
Oh no, that hits both. So we live it, because it hits both. Z Stun Spore!
Die!
I think the Z move just guarantees a connection, which is really what I need. Yes, high center, we see. Oh no!
Yes, Centrid, we see.
Luigi! Oh, it died to a crit. It died to a crit. Luigi! They caught him at McDonald's! Alright, well, the tower should come in. I think I go for Spark here because I get stabbed, and I have a higher physical than I do special. No! Okay.
Oh!
Okay, that's fine. It was on the Centret though, not the Rayquaza.
Well, we don't have to worry about Centrid.
But I'm on a really bad timer right now though. Because that's toxic. It's gonna kill me in the next few turns. Chaz is low on health. The towers are poisoned. Peril is low, and LeBron can't do much since Rayquaza absolutely has a flying type move. What is it that you see but I don't? Chaz, switch out.
What the hell?
We're slower. That could be on either of them. This kills whatever it hits though. It's the towers. It's the towers.
No, towers don't fall.
Oh, yes! Man. Oh man.
This is the timeline when Mark Wahlberg got on that plane. How the hell did Eccentric get more kills than Rayquaza in that fight? With the Rocky MZ, we can move on, bringing in Apom to fill Luigi's shoes. We also watch a beautiful Pikachu wedding, see a famous actor, and throw some rats back into the ocean, and then get a new encounter.
Maybe you don't deserve an encounter for it. Right?
Yes. You.
Eve said, "Hi, Afloof."
Hi. What did you get, Philip? Is that a goddamn Dragonite?
This killed 4 of my Pokemon earlier. This is the Memer, the Dragonite that killed 4 of our party members earlier. I forgot to record the live action section for this, so I'm doing it now. I don't really need to explain to you what this does though. It's a Dragonite. It will win.
Ever heard of Aether Paradise? It's a new gacha game I'm working on.
It's inspired by Genshin Impact and Cookie Run Kingdom.
No!
Raid Shadow Legends.
I'm even mixing in a little bit of Zenless Zone Zero.
It's the same thing.
Wow, that inflection was perfect.
How? What is this face?
Me when I'm at the family reunion, but I took 300 milligram edible.
Hold on. I'm gonna make this a sticker in the server.
Why?
Because it's such a good face.
Quick plug, if you're enjoying the video so far, please feel free to subscribe and like and all that good stuff. This video has been a lot to make so far, and pretty much everything outside of the arts and some additional voice acting has been entirely done by myself. I've also got a public Discord server where most of the stickers are screenshots of Hal from this specific playthrough. And if you're really enjoying the video, I got YouTube memberships. But that is all. Back to the video.
I don't care, Floof. Get me pictures of that arachnid menace by tonight before I fire you tonight.
There's a beautiful woman on the screen.
This is a really good bit, Miss.
Philip, what is this? I was gonna talk about the woman and I see a white man.
The white man, thank you very much.
No, don't tell me more.
We meet Luzamine, and that causes an alien to appear.
Okay, it's really fun.
Oh no!
Oh my god. I'm so scared.
Man,
it runs away after we defeat it. We get lore dumped on by the alien guys, eat a malasada, and we're on to Ula Ula Island. And this is really where the game just gets so much fun. I go to order my usual, a roserade tea, but then Nurse Joy pops in and you just get to hang out for a while. She talks pretty informally and just rants about her job, and it's the small touches like this that make the Gen 7 games feel so fun to explore. There's also the left Pokemon quest. It's a Dartrix. After a grandpa was deceased, the Dartrix was just left in the PC until recently recovered. By bringing it to the family, the grandson can now go on their own journey with the Pokemon. It's these small touches that make the Ultra games just feel so fun to explore. There's another side quest in this very town that I forgot to complete, involving shapes in the road. There's just so much to explore, do, and see in Alola that really makes them some of my favorite games in the franchise. They're so incredibly detailed, and each one is varied and unique. Sometimes you need to carry a forgotten Pokeball for an island or so. Oh, I just got a key item for a side quest? In a Pokemon game? They haven't done that since Gen 1. Or maybe you just need to order a drink at the right place.
Phil, go back. There's a Mew under the truck.
Oh, I gotta drink my juice.
Oh my god. I don't mind this.
This is a fun little cutscene. It makes engaging with the game so much more rewarding, and there's still no other Pokemon game like it.
What?
This person was playing Balatro.
You lost it all, Philip.
Once we leave the Poké Center, Hao challenges us to a fight. He has a Silcoon. Peril gets a bit close to death, but aside from that, the fight's pretty much a clean sweep. After the fight, I decide to swap the towers for Bender, and I evolve my Apom. We're gonna get an Ampipom.
Is that Elvis?
Oh, hey guys, I think my video game is broken. I can't find a meal here. Alright, our encounter. It is goated. It's goated. Let's go. This is Tacklebox the Lapras. It's pretty bulky, looks fantastic, and is one of our best encounters so far. It learns moves like Ice Beam, Brine, and Sheer Cold through level up, but with it also having access to moves like Safeguard and Rain Dance, it can also be a support mon. Honestly, I am enthralled with the Tacklebox encounter. Lapras is my birthday mon. My birthday is January 31st, and then Lapras's Pokédex ID is 131. This is me. This is my Pokésona, and I could not be happier. Anyway, I fight a random trainer and Apom almost dies. Although...
Do you think Peril is proud?
Oh! A crit! The
Oh,
crit!
shit.
No! 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 No, Bender! No! You survived Tapu Koko and Mega Medicham. Rest in peace. Oh, and the Ninetales did kill Apom before that. I think we bring Persona 5 back onto the team. You're not gonna believe what one of my friends just launched. So we fill out these empty spaces with Persona 5 and Tacklebox and...
Yeah, but people are gonna love it to see you suffer.
Oh, come on. No, come on!
Oh, man.
The speed drop from that... And so we've replaced Chaz with the Memer, and somehow I still know it's Eugene's fault. Hey, Swagmaster, did you know? Of course. I haven't even finished the question yet. I also take on the Kanto-inspired gym, where... Yeah. Come on, come on. No, we can't eat one. Oh, okay. So... You might have noticed that there's been a lot of deaths lately. However, only one of them has been a member from our original team. Our old core team of Kakarot, Peril, Persona 5, Bender, Cake Pop, and LeBron. So let me tell you about a theory of mine. A game theory of mine. Pokemon has EVs. Okay, haha, not the Pokemon. Change the image. Thank you. EVs stand for effort values, which a Pokemon slowly gains as they defeat other Pokemon. In incredibly simple terms, if you beat a Geodude, you gain an EV in defense. There's a lot more to it, but that's the main core. That's all I care to tell you. So not only did that core team of 6 go through the entirety of Melee and Akala Islands, they also did that with the EXP share on, which from what I can tell from doing research, does spread EVs. This means that the core 6 are, where rest in peace Bender, jacked. That's why Pokemon that have had like 3 fights total, like Apom and the Memer, are dying so easily. And we beat the Kanto Jam. Then we meet up with Lily and Hapu, find this homeless girl in the library, and then get our next encounter. Oh! This is Crunchwrap the Naganadel. I don't know how to say that. It's a speedy special attacker with some pretty mediocre type coverage. Whilst it does get access to moves like Nasty Plot, Helping Hand, Toxic, and Air Slash, a lot of its covered moves are physical, so it's pretty much just going to be running stab. It's an Ultra Beast, meaning that for every KO it gets, Beast Boost will increase its special attack, allowing it to snowball sweep whole teams. This is a pretty solid encounter. It is the weakest Ultra Beast, but it's still an Ultra Beast, so it's pretty good. And then off on the other side of the city, we find... Is that Squirtle? No, it's not. It's Morlul. Meet Burrito the Morlul. Okay, listen. I am the only Morlul fan out there. I'm so happy about this. I had something in mind while playing. Morlul itself is pretty bad, but its evolution, Shiinotic, has a chance to help win the whole run. It's not impressive through base stats. 30 speed is laughably slow, 100 special defense and 90 special attack is pretty solid, but where it really shines is the moves. Moonlight, Sleep Powder, Confuse Ray, Strength Sap, Spotlight. They all make Shiinotic an incredibly fun Pokemon to use in doubles. And that's without mentioning Spore, the only 100% accurate sleep move in the game. Shiinotic is slow, but Shiinotic is good. Shiinotic is kind of like budget Amoonguss, and Amoonguss is probably one of the most powerful doubles Pokemon of all time, because it's insanely good at support. Shiinotic is just kind of lesser Amoonguss, so we have Amoonguss. Arceus. Oh my god. Drum roll, play, people clapping. This is a fight that could end our run. Not only is Arceus really strong, but at this level it has access to Hyper Voice, a move that hits both targets on the enemy team unless they're Ghost type or have the ability Soundproof. We don't have either. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And there goes Peril. First, we lose the fish. Wait. No, Kakarot, no! This is the starter! No! No! And then we lose our starter. Somehow, LeBron is able to eat a Hyper Voice, but Persona 5 just barely hangs on. And I'm going to stab Bug Buzz into Arceus and just hope and pray it kills, because if not, I think we lose the run here. Or it clicks gravity and we live. Because Ledian's a flying type, it saw that gravity would affect Ledian, so it went for gravity. Goodness gracious. We just lost Peril and Kakarot, our 2 first encounters. Only took 3 near-death experiences to finally evolve, huh?
That is correct.
You can speak?
You never asked me a question worth answering before.
We're gonna unpack this later. I need to go fix my team. I completely reformat my team here, consisting of Persona 5, Eugene, the Towers, Cake Pop, Tacklebox, and LeBron. My leads going into fights for the most part here are the towers and LeBron. LeBron just starts setting up screens, and the towers just start committing murder.
I have a bunch of loot bundle fragments.
GameStop needs to bring back Loot Crate.
Oh, it was a GameStop thing?
Oh my god.
It was a GameStop thing?
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Doesn't matter. We're better.
Anyway, I'm gonna leave so I can eat my food in peace.
What'd you get?
Oh,
You should stay. We miss you.
No,
Yeah, no, we're gonna miss you.
I like watching YouTube while I eat.
We're gonna miss you.
We're
YouTube. We're YouTube right now.
You're not YouTube.
We can talk about women's rights.
I'll only be like a few minutes. Calm down.
I miss her already.
I didn't even leave yet.
Rest in peace.
This is Homer. This is Homer. Homer was introduced in Generation 4 as an evolution to Electabuzz. It has a strong attack stat and is somewhat fast in battle, but is just okay in other stats. Being a pure electric type, he takes double damage from ground moves, which could be an issue. He also learns some solid moves, but most importantly, can pick up Light Screen. Not Protect though. Doe!
Shout out to the real Jims for doing that cameo. I've been watching his stuff for years. It means a lot to me that he was really willing to do that. And yes, I am the one who sent him an old version of the script that said protect instead of reflect. But listen, Real Jim's really cool guy, super nice, does a lot of Simpsons videos, go check him out. Love his style, again, been watching him for years. But yeah, Homer here gets access to some moves like Fire Punch, Low Kick, Thunder Punch, and Thunder Wave through Level Up. I decided to add it to our party because it pairs really well with the towers, being another electric type to take advantage of the terrain, but also because it's really cool. We also run into Team Skull, being the best evil team in the franchise, trying to steal a bus stop so that the bus goes up to their base. We beat some sense into them, and then take the Executor Express up the mountain. You're not gonna believe who just opened Blender. Oh, and our encounter was this piece of trash. I don't like the Gen 2 starters at all. They're weak, they have horrible learn sets, and just retread the ground the first generation starters did, and do it worse. This is 007, 0 good moves, 0 reason to use them, and 7 generations of disappointment. We take on the next trial, which really isn't that hard. We end clearing the rest of the trial pretty easily, and the totem is revealed to be...
He's round.
Oh. Hey, they got the type right. Yeah, this is the second electric type tome Pokemon I've had to fight. The first one, Tapu Koko. I might have. Oh god!
Oh no, bro, it's over.
No. So I got the Electrium Z. With that power, we head back to Mally Garden where Team Skull was waiting for me and Kukui shows off his unmatched aura. Until Guzma decides to match it. He gets all upset at my Z power ring and he challenges us to a fight. Oh! Wait, Guzma packing? Wait a minute. Rough skin? I probably should have expected that. Oh, no! I didn't expect them to double in. Oh, no. Oh, no, for Dragon Claw instead. No, LeBron! Oh! No! That was my favorite one. Alright, and goodbye, Homer. I think I just double Dazzling Gleam here. Oh! Come on, Eugene! Going for takedown instead? Just throw? Just threw? He just threw, we win! Oh my god! Horrible. Hoopa! No, he's too strong! No way! Why? So that fight was horrible. We lost 3 good members of our party, all of them strong and possibly able to help carry the run in their own right. Some of them fought well, some of them were fresh faces looking at a bright future, and one of them was LeBron. It'll be rough moving forward. I don't like watching them die.
You can't change what has already happened. You made what you believed to be the best decisions.
If they really were the right decisions, then nobody would be dead.
Stand up. Sitting here sad won't bring anybody back. It won't let you move on.
We're gonna take the rest of the day off. I need you to be in prime form tomorrow. I fill out the remaining slots of our team with Ad, Dia, and 007. We did end up having a somewhat difficult fight against a Mega Garchomp and Zygarde where we almost lost Ad, but we made it out safely. Oh, and here's our encounter for Blush Mountain. This is Taxes the Bayleaf! I named it after something that I hate. I don't need to tell you how bad Meganium is. Decent bulk and it can learn both screens, but aside from that, it ain't doing much. It's basically just Ledian, if Ledian wasn't cool looking at all and just did what Venusaur did, but worse. Actually, we get a lot of encounters right around here, so I'll just start naming them off for you. Knuckles the Galistopod is an awesome Alolan native, with an insane 125 attack and 140 base defense, but only 40 speed, like every Alolan Pokemon. Because of that, if it gets targeted down by anything faster, it'll likely have emergency exit activate, sending it out before it can even attack. Which is really unfortunate. It gets access to some awesome moves like Sword Stance, Razor Shell, and Liquidation. It might even be able to bypass some of that with a Sucker Punch, but that's a bit more situational, even if usually a good choice. We also pick up Lincoln the Piloswine. This is both a blessing and a curse. Mamoswine is a really good encounter that fills some holes in our team and can hit hard, but Piloswine doesn't evolve until it knows Ancient Power. Piloswine doesn't know Ancient Power. Ancient Power is a move relearner exclusive move, which, explains why it's learned at level 1, but that means we can't evolve Piloswine into Mamoswine until we find the move relearner. The move relearner is locked until right before the Elite Four. In fact, the move relearner will actually cause a ton of problems throughout this entire run. Especially, with the team building, some Pokemon may have their best moves lost to time because I caught them at too high of a level. Maybe Lincoln will be of some use with the Eviolite, but probably not going to be doing too much for us. Up next, we've got Plark the Bibarel. It probably won't do much for us, but with access to moves like Sword Stance, Amnesia, and Curse at higher levels, it might be able to be a setup sweeper if paired with a teammate who can set up walls like LeBron. And then right at the foot of Mount Lanakila, we find Bebo the Amora. Aurorus is a pretty solid Pokemon, even if a single good fighting move can just completely cripple it. Oh my god, it's dead. It gets access to both of the screens through TMs and has other bangers like Ancient Power, Nature Power, Encore, and Freeze Dry. And finally, we meet Deodorant the Shelder. Cloyster is a surprisingly good Pokemon. While its HP and special defense stats are pretty bad, Cloyster can just eat physical hits for days. It also gets some really good attacking moves like Icicle Spear, Twin Needle, Rapid Spin, and Razor Shell. Of course, all those moves are subjective and really only worth using if our Cloyster is skill link, which, I forgot to check for. I'm an idiot and I'm a loser. But finally, for the first time in several hours, things in the run are looking up. We've got some fun new encounters, and even though it's pretty water and ice heavy, they're all pretty solid encounters. I really shouldn't be complaining about any of these. Aside from maybe Bibarel.
Wait, why is it also... Why is the...
Wait.
Why is the Feraligatr 007?
My controller is also controlling Fortnite. Alright, hold on. Heading into this Aether building, we're challenged to a fight by a child. Maybe. We'll see. Uh-oh. Ooh, the towers almost fell. Man, I just could not catch a break. Thankfully, Eugene is able to come in and help finish out the fight, but we've had so many close calls. Turns out these kids had their Pokemon stolen by Team Skull, so it's time to go beat some of them up. Oh, hey man. It was an easy fight, but unfortunately it's got Lily down in the dumps. Not my problem though, because my little dragon is finally evolving. Everybody congratulate Persona 5 on evolving into Persona 5 Strikers.
Is Royale gonna be Axorus?
What's crazy is that there are actually 3 other different games I could name it after instead. With our team growing ever stronger, I finally have the confidence to take on Acerola's trial. Guys, I'm gonna look around. Look at how many frames I'm getting. Whoa. After a couple of spooky encounters, we find Acerola in the back. She's telling us to leave. We can't do that. We've got a trial to beat, silly. You guys want to see something awesome? Look, Look, guys, it's Ash and Pikachu. Forgot how.
Oh, that's awesome. Actually, I didn't know that.
Yeah, look, it's Ash and Pikachu. Wow, they're canon. Oh, and there's Gigantamax.
That's actually really sick.
And that's a Mimikyu. Never mind, it's Pikachu.
No,
it's Mimikyu.
Mimikyu's pretty cool.
Unfortunately, our totem encounter is Victini. With a clean 100 in every stat, this could be rough. And most unfortunately, Victini's ally is Azumarill. Thankfully though, we're able to take out Victini in 3 simple turns. The towers come in and are able to clean up the Azumarill, but this fight could have gone south real quick if just one thing went too wrong. But that's another trial down. This is one of the best in the whole game. The atmosphere is incredible. The encounters are great, and no, Acerola was not actually back there. You can see Mimikyu walking away from the crime scene. Heading back to the Aether house, there's some more Skull Grunts and Plumeria we gotta fight. It wasn't hard.
Hey, it's that guy from Gen 5. Remember Gen 5?
Guys, Gen 5. Mick, Gen 5. Gen 5. Guys, look, Gen 5. This is like when Jasmine shows up in Gen 4.
Oh, when Crash or Wake shows up in Gen 4.
Or when Barry showed up in Gen 4 and was like, hey, you gotta fight me.
You know,
if you don't fight me, I'll find you 1 million Pokey.
It's gonna be neither, by the way, in case you're wondering.
Oh, but I like Tails. He goes with Sonic.
You're so funny. You're so funny.
I mean, you can do tricks on him.
Do a flip. Oh.
We did have a bit of a close encounter where I did not realize these trainers had more Pokemon, but we're fine.
The sight of pickles genuinely angered me.
No, I like eating pickles, just like out of the container.
I hate pickles. If I open my burger and I see pickles, I'm angry.
Why?
I hate them. I hate how they taste. Oh my god, Aurora, whatever the fuck
Are you anti-pickles?
Yes.
And here we have some of the reasons as to why I just love Alola. You've got some Pokemon in a staring contest, a kid who tries to feed us to a Sandygast, and a Team Skull Grunt living life to the fullest. Moo, I'm talking to you. Moo milk, cause I'm too busy to chew. Yo, I want to drink it down. I want moo milk, and I want it now. This is why Team Skull is the best.
Genuinely, yeah.
Yo, Ken's just been real quiet since this dropped.
If you want to come to the cafe, you better come correct. My Pokemon skills, you have to respect. Let's do this, yo.
Get him in the studio.
Me too, Team Skull Grunt. Me too.
The build-up was crazy.
My stomach's all weak, yo. I don't think I can handle this, yo.
Yo, bro, lactose intolerant?
No, yo rhymes with yo.
Oh, he is lactose intolerant,
yeah.
Ugh, my belly. Oh, it sounds like it's using rumble.
That's not a move.
Hey, yo, kid, my payback will be vicious. But at least for now, this moo milk is delicious. Dude, Team Skull is unmatched in aura.
Hot take, people are always like, oh, for Alligator or Typhlosion, which is better? It's neither. Fuck you.
What? Kid!
Dude.
Whoa! Calm down!
Calm down, kid. It's just a video game.
Omega Groudon and Entei.
Desolate land. It was bound to happen. You know, one day, you know?
Thankfully, by doubling into Primal Groudon, we were able to kill it and then Entei the next turn. But if this is the type of heat that normal trainers in Alola are packing, I'm so glad I can use Dialga and Tapu Koko. Let's go see if we can pick something good up.
Floof more, something like that.
Yes!
Why is the game like giving me starters I don't like? This is Biolizard the Servine. Superior is a fine Pokemon. It's nothing crazy strong, but does get access to Reflect, so it might see some use if we need a grass type on the team. It's a mixed attacker with 75 in both, so whatever it does, it won't be doing well.
Dude, Gex? I personally think that Gex is way too much hate.
Also,
I got you. Let me find it. Let me find it. Me personally, I think Gex is at least bisexual. There's no way.
Dude, what a good clip for me just putting the image, putting the video, just no context.
No.
Okay. And this is Bisexual the Tangrowth. It's fine. It has a great defense, but it's pretty slow, and with 50 special defense, it'll die to a single flamethrower. Whatever this does on the team, it'll do worse than Servine. Look at all these Mega Stones I have.
Dude.
You wanna know when you get the Mega Ring?
At the end of the game, like at the post game.
Yeah, it's post game. The battle tree. I love Primarina. This is fire though. This is fire though. This is Prima Donna the Brino. Listen, this might be a controversial take, but I absolutely adore Primarina. It's not insanely powerful when compared to some of the Pokemon we've fought so far, but it is gorgeous, and that's really what matters. It's also got a pretty decent level up moveset with Sing, Encore, and Moonblast. It's also rocking an absolutely wonderful 126 special attack stat, so as long as it can live a hit, it'll kill whatever it needs to fight. So with that, we move on to the Assault on Po Town.
It's just so cool. It has so much aura.
Eugene!
What on holy earth?
What are they feeding that survivor, bro? And it went pretty well. Inside of Po Town wasn't quite as scary as I thought though, but man, I love Po Town. The Poké Center that's been taken over is such a fun set piece. It's so cool and creative. That's one of the highlights for me in this game. It's something my mind always returns to. It's also one of the things that really helps Team Skull stand out in my mind. No other evil team comes close to this. Team Galactic, Team Flare, Team Star. They've taken over places before, but never with the same style that Team Skull has.
What? Said, no huffing.
Oh my god.
Is that a mega request? That's what you get for making fun of me, honestly.
I go ahead and use my Z move into Musharna to turn the fight into a 2v1, hoping and begging Ad can live an air-type hit from Mega Rayquaza, which it barely does. Bringing in the towers, we're thankfully able to take it out, but we're finally at that point where legendaries and megas are going to be terrifying. If that Rayquaza was a little bit later in the game, it would have had extreme speed and we would have lost Ad. However, I decide that it's finally time. I go ahead and swap Prima Donna for Bebo.
Move out the way, I gotta see this.
Phil, Fortnite boy, did you know Pauling and Ray share the same VA?
I did.
Phil, Fortnite boy.
Sparkling Aria. Wait, Aria Math?
Marth? Me discovering the steel pan, expecting to make good music with it.
Gets brainwashed by that thing.
I don't want to spend more money, but man, I want to get a vinyl of the Alpha soundtrack for Minecraft, because I only have the...
Alpha? Like me?
Yeah.
No.
Also, since we're gonna fight Guzma, I take Eugene off the team and bring in Knuckles. Storming the Team Skull mansion was a piece of cake. There were a few scary teams, but we cleared the first floor entirely deathless. And also the second floor entirely deathless. That means it's time to take on your boy Guzma. Burmy Matang? Okay, this is significantly less intimidating than last time.
Oh no, level 41 Burmy's really strong. Yeah.
Hello!
What the?
I tab out for 2 seconds. It better not be. Okay. I think if that was against the towers, they would have fallen.
like
9/11 and Scissor better not be Mega. Oh come on.
Are you kidding me?
Dude, he led Burmy as a distraction play. I can't believe it. You can eat that.
Oh no. No!
He ate it before! What? He ate one earlier for like 0 damage.
Persona 5 Striker.
You never even got to go to Royal.
Rest in peace, Persona 5 Strikers. He never saw it coming.
For the first time ever, the towers are standing, yet Persona 5 is fallen. What do I want for dinner though?
You just lost a Pokemon. You're over here questioning dinner.
I lost a Pokemon because I was hungry. I'm not in top condition. Oh, Chuck E. Cheese. They do pizza delivery. For some reason.
Do not order anything from Chuck E. Cheese.
Well, at least we rescued the Pokemon for the kids that Team Skull had stolen. Now that I have a dead dragon, yay! Let's bring Crunchwrap onto the team. Back at the Aether House, we're challenged by Gladion.
Ambulance driver has heart attack. Injured man inside must drive. I love Double Dash!
Thankfully, though, the rest of the Gladion fight goes well, up until... was the last member of the original 6. The original 6 of this run are all dead. To fill ad spot, I pick a Pokemon that I'm okay with being sacked. Welcome Taxes to the team! Not given time to rest though, we need to take on a battle against Nanu. I'm leading with my 2 favorite things in the world, Taxes and the Crunch Wrap. The battle went rough, but we were managing up until... Oh god.
No.
Like slower.
Dialga into Dialkit resists.
Dialga. Why is he doing that salute?
No!
It's slacking.
What the fuck?
No! Thankfully, that was the only death from that fight. But it's too much. We're bleeding team members too fast. If this keeps up, we might not make it out of Alola. With Nanu defeated, we have to head back on out to the Aether Paradise. So we go ahead and bring Bebo back onto the team, and it's time to storm the Aether. Oh my god. Dude!
Holy shit, Emor!
My goat! Emor!
What the hell?
He was like, what's the base stat total Mega Rayquaza? They just said 720.
No!
Oh,
what?
The towers fell!
No!
Never forget.
Never forget.
Dude, where was Mark Wahlberg? Oh yeah,
Never
Oddish.
forget.
Oddish, yeah. Yeah, Oddish.
Play the national anthem.
Yeah.
Freddy Wap, this is not the time.
Betty, please.
Alright, so replacing the towers is Joe. Oh, come on! Thankfully, we were able to chip it down, but I've got to remind you about how scary these Pokemon are. If they get even a single turn of setup, it's possible we get wiped completely. We head on up to the next floor, and hey man, thanks for the XP. We now go straight down to the basement floor. Thanks, Hal.
We didn't think it was possible.
Dude. You seeing that?
Bold!
Can't get to break!
Also, is that Arceus?
Can't get to break! Oh. Easy. Oh, Prima Donna. I mean, we beat it, but why is every trainer in the Aether Foundation so stacked? But it just gets worse. Oh no, I do have to fight all 3 of them back to back. Please don't have, please don't have anything crazy. Take it easy, I beg of you. Manphy and Oricorio, okay.
He's kinda ass.
I have to fight all of these trainers in a row. All of a sudden, this became an endurance test. Thankfully, the second one wasn't as scary, but the third one... Okay, oh my god. Dude, the relief that just like washed over my body was really easy. Moving on to another battle, and... Deoxys?
I feel like that's
Why is the Aether Foundation just stacked, dude? Oh my god. We handled the fight just fine, but feeling my heart skipping 3 beats anytime something like that shows up is horrifying.
Is that a Philip?
No.
Next up, we have to fight Faba, which could be scary. Thankfully, though, I led Dia and Hal led Lugia, so we were fine. It was not even a problem. I also want to thank Miss, who is spamming tons of Discord sound effects during this ordeal.
Chill out, emo boy.
He was even skating.
Sorry.
I love this part of the game. You can just play with the Pokemon.
Pelipper, there's not like a coup happening outside. Don't look, Pelipper, there's nothing there.
Pelipper, ignore the dead bodies.
Ignore the dead bodies, Pelipper. Just look at the pretty flowers.
So, how'd the Team Skull fights go?
That's not funny.
Uh-oh.
That just makes me sad. What the fuck? No!
Alright, so Cake Pop is back on the team! We did have a bit of an Excadrill scare. A really scary scare like that was almost bad, but we got through it at the end.
Hey. He asked for no pickles.
And this means it's time for the Guzma rematch. I was a bit worried because he's given us trouble before, but he led with Timber and Trumbeak. Oh, and then a Pharaoh Seed. Oh, it's easy pickings. But then he brings out Hoopa. A little bit scary, but I mean, this is the bound form. And then he brings out Regigigas. I mean, whatever, right? Regigigas is giga nerfed by its ability. As long as... No, 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 he's playing for doubles, he's playing for doubles. Oh, no. Guzma has wide guard on Regigigas and then just use skill swap Hoopa. Guzma has been the most terrifying trainer we've fought throughout this whole run. Don't worry though, Prima Donna got us. This battle shows what I love so much about double battles. Moves like wide guard and skill swap have become so much more useful in doubles. Wide guard doesn't even work in singles, and skill swap could have let Guzma unleash a full-powered Regigigas. Inside Luzamine's house, we need to fight the Ultra Recon Rangers, the aliens, and they have a Staryu and Pansage. They didn't win. But that means it's time for the fight against Luzamine. And after one of the best scenes in all of Pokemon, and I'm really not joking about that, we need to take her down.
This is a banger.
Unfortunately, a combination Super Fang from Bibarel and Earth Power from Claydol killed Crunchwrap, so in comes Taxes, and I'm okay if this one dies. The rest of the fight was mostly switching around until... Oh,
but also stupid. Uh-oh.
No, it's gonna die to Sandstorm! No!
Turn the game off.
We'll mix you Taxes, but you gotta get this Reflector.
Oh no, it crashed. Oh.
Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.
Thankfully, Taxes was able to get a Reflect up before it died, allowing Cake Pop to live, but...
Sandstorm!
Yes!
Latios!
What? Oh my god.
And there goes Cake Pop. I am in an extremely bad position. Thankfully, a Power Gem from Daya and a Thunder Fang from a full health Joe are able to take out the Wishy-Washy, but oh my god, Luzamine's not done. Unfortunately, even with Daya and Joe teaming up on it, her Mega Latios still got a turn to attack, which it uses to do a tiny little bit of damage on Joe. We're able to clean up the next turn because of that, but oh my goodness, we lost half our team.
Oh, how can you be so awful?
You killed 3 of his mons! You took out a shotgun and shot 3 of them in the head.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
After she lost, Luzamine decided it'd be better if she was in another dimension and took Guzma with her. Also, Nebby's form has changed after Luzamine used it. Lily also evolved, getting a new fit, and Gladios gives us the Sun Flute. But despite the celebration, we have a hollow victory. Half of our squad was wiped out in that fight. We need to rebuild. So we bring back Eugene and add on 1,000 V-Bucks and Nico. We also pick up a new team member.
Yo-ho. This is our Pokey-Pelego encounter.
This is Dan Henschel, the Slowpoke. He will have to become a Slowbro because I can't trade for a Slowking, but that's fine. Slowbro can Mega Evolve in the postgame. Slowbro has some solid bulk. It's not a great Pokemon, but it might be able to eat hits if needed. Although it does have access to moves like Headbutt, Zen Headbutt, and Psychic through level up. Slowbro might do something. Now with that done, we've accessed Pony Island, the final island of the game. In Seafolk Island, we can get gifted an Aerodactyl, which was randomized into Maxim the Octillery. I don't think it'll see too much use. It's basically, what if Slowbro was an attacker and didn't have the Psychic type? It's not outright bad Pokemon, but we got better stuff. It's a backup plan. Checking out the Pokemon, I make an interesting discovery.
Yeah, sorry. What? Why are they here? Why are they all here?
So our team just got stronger. Speaking of getting stronger, we can pick up another encounter. Oh! This is Nomu the Empoleon. Caught perfectly in a match in Moonbow. But okay, listen. I know we got a bunch of water types. It might not go on the team soon, but the Gen 4 starters are one of my favorite sets of starters. Like, forget Octillery, forget Slowbro, forget Feraligatr. This is the type of encounter I want to see. Afterwards, we had a bit of a scare against a guy who just had a Mega Sceptile and Mega Heracross, but nobody fell. Daya also finally learns a good Steel-type move, so he slapped that on over Power Gem.
I've fixed my issue by using my gambling winnings to gamble instead of using my actual money.
Hello.
Oh, I'd like to get some berries, please.
Oh boy, I sure hope it's not a Mega Stone. Oh, Gump.
Get the fuck out of my ear.
And we can ride Machamp now. You make the joke. I'm not confident enough to say it.
Stop!
Oh, this is a new encounter, by the way.
Oh my god, new encounter.
Blastoise!
Blastoise!
This is Perfect Chaos the Blastoise. We have so many water types on this team. Blastoise is fine. It's just kind of a better Slowbro, but I'd rather use Empoleon because I like Empoleon more. I have so much less to talk about regarding Blastoise than I do anything else. You've probably played Pokemon before. You've probably used a Blastoise before. So Hapu is now the kahuna for Pony Island. Unfortunately, we run into what I think are the Ultra Games' worst change. Executor Island. Instead of going with Lily, showing her strength and growth, she's forced to stay behind while you go with this random grown man. But they're beginning to encounter there, so... Finally! Something that isn't a water type! This is DQ, who will eventually become a Vanillux. This is a Pokemon I've used in Nuzlocke before, so I'm kind of comfortable with it. It's a little tricky, especially if it has Snow Warning, but it can always be used as a good backup in case we need to chip down a boss. It's also got some decent stats. In fact, its base stat total is higher than Blastoise's. You can also get some decent moves like Ice Beam, Taunt, and Mirror Coat. It's really more of a support Pokemon than anything, but that's great for doubles. We love support Pokemon around here. There on Executor Island, we grabbed the Moon Flute, which pairs nicely with the Sun Flute we got back at the Aether Foundation. I'm going to be using 3 legendaries on my team. I feel bad about that, so I think I'm going to swap 1,000 V-Bucks out for Bisexual. Yeah, but they're about to be, so I think I'm going to bring in Bisexual. Also, now we got to fight some Team Skull flunkies. Bargamite and Shaman?
Who says that? Shaman! Hi, Queen!
Dialga's pretty low.
You should switch him out.
Okay, bye Bisexual.
Oh, that's death of the Bisexual.
Bisexual. Or just goes for Heal Block?
Are you dumb? I guess Joe lives.
No.
No. Joe!
Rest of the fight went fine though, although we're down 2 Pokemon! Again! Everyone welcome for the first time John Doe to the team. It's finally time to take on Vast Pony Canyon, the victory road of this game. First though, we need to fight the Ultra Recon Squad. What did you say? Who?
I said it's okay to not have an ass, ladies. Don't let people...
Oh my good. I chose to bring in Prima Donna because it's a good matchup into Groudon, and Eugene because it's a good matchup into Venusaur. But...
Mario.
Mario. Throw it back.
Throw it back, Mario.
Okay, well, Prima Donna died. Oh. Because Floof said that. What? No! About 50 turns later, with a lot of swapping and stalling, we're finally able to end this fight. I decide to replace Prima Donna with Nomu, replacing a water starter with another water starter. Also, yes, I did have to grind out more Mantine Surfing to get enough BP to teach it Water Pulse.
Doesn't even match the rest of your skin.
Your Pokemon's frozen and dying.
Yeah, I think John Doe dies. Yeah, rest in peace.
No, you're supposed to hack Roblox!
I can't win! Whatever. We win the battle, and now we get an encounter in this cave. Yeah.
Let's go, baby!
Cool, this is our encounter.
It's gonna be Mario. What the fuck?
Oh, yes!
Shit.
It's Mario! This is another legendary. I can win. Tornadus is pretty solid. It's fast and hits hard. It can learn some banger moves like Air Slash, Hurricane, and Ray Dance, and most notably, Tailwind. Tailwind makes our entire team even faster for 5 turns and can be used to win games almost on its own if played right. This is a wonderful team member. You know what? It'll just replace our dead John Doe. Who cares?
Oh my god, Cosmo's evolving.
What is it evolving into?
Guess.
Stucco! Whoa!
Nico is finally a Lunala. I'm sure the people say Solgaleo is better, but Lunala is a ghost type. That's my favorite type. We start our way through Vast Pony Canyon, and it's not much. There are some more annoying fights, but nothing we can't handle with the squad of 4 legendaries. Thankfully, though, we did find something cool. Stick! Let's go, I found a stick! Wait, I have a Farfetch'd. Hold up. Wait a minute. For the most part, this big trek was going well. Well, except for a bit of a close call on Eugene.
Yeah, I just want a rod.
Let's go, friendship mechanic! No! 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 No, to friendship mechanic, let's go!
No.
But Nomu didn't live. Uh-oh. Oh my.
Goodbye.
Throw that one back. Oh, okay. Okay. Fucking everyone's dying. Okay.
Alright, I guess 007 gets to come back onto the team. Here we are for the real totem fight. We're coming up on the final trial. Feeling ready? What, performance anxiety?
I believe it would be best if I came true about my intentions now.
Sure, we've all got our reasons for taking this journey.
Thank you. You have not realized it yet, but you have fed me a feast. Truly one for the ages. I have lent my power to the rest of your team, knowing they would just fall later. You understand the pain of starvation. I must eat. Their energies fed me well.
You killed them?
No. I assisted them. My purpose in one you have forgotten. A role in a story, and an actor in a play. I needed to find someone weak to feed me, and you have surpassed my expectations.
You killed them.
We all must eat. Such is the nature of existence. You eat food from the supermarket. I devour energies from the fallen. Your story was boring before I stepped in. No deaths before I made my move. A victory without hardships means nothing.
This journey isn't a story being told. These are the lives of other beings you're toying with for some sick enjoyment. They aren't animals to be slaughtered. They're my teammates and my friends.
Then we shall battle. Prove to me you have grown beyond the limit I believe you to have.
That's not who I had in my party.
Correct. I have removed your current team. 4 legendaries. They have empowered me so.
I open up the battle by using Spore with Burrito on the totem. However, it is faster, but a Focus Sash allows Burrito to live. Despite being asleep, the totem can still call in support, Venomoth. I go ahead and burn a turn of sleep to let Burrito fall for a safe switch in. Effect Spore procs and Venomoth is put to sleep. I send in Lincoln, who uses Ice Fang for less damage than I would have hoped for. Next turn, they're both still asleep, and an Ice Fang on Venomoth hits for about half. Then, the totem wakes up and hits Lincoln with an Aura Sphere for just over half health. Then Venomoth wakes up and lands a Sleep Powder. On the next turn, Lincoln dies. In comes Deodorant to try and clean up the Venomoth, but it just doesn't do much. Deodorant dies in one hit to the totem. With a little bit of panic, I decide to hit the DQ button. Maybe with the hail, we'll be able to chip down this totem and Venomoth before we lose. I play it safe, and instead of attacking, I go for Mirror Coat. The totem has mostly been using special moves, so if DQ survives, it'll be able to hit back with as much force as it's being hit with. Thankfully, DQ is able to survive both an Aura Sphere and a little Leech Life, using Mirror Coat to hit back with force against the totem. On the next turn, Venomoth hits DQ with a Leech Life that it's barely able to survive. With a critical Ice Beam, DQ saves this run and takes out both the totem and Venomoth.
I see now. You may have lost your purpose, but you still have the touch.
What? Oh, what the hell?
I am the Void. You had lost your way, but I believe you still have remnants of it within you.
My way? No. What?
You are a creator, Ties. What that means to you will be revealed in due time. Anything that happens from now will be fully done by you. Use your powers.
One of my favorite parts of Alola is that the world feels so alive. It's full of side quests to complete. There are Pokémon that you can play with. People are out living their day-to-day lives. A lot of thought and care was put into how people would actually live in this world. People in Pokemon in the restaurants, father passing on his legacy to his son, and the Aether Foundation actually doing real work in the world. There's no other set of Pokemon games that feel this alive. The Legends games come close, ZA especially, but with how contained it is, it can feel like you don't truly get to explore the culture. In Alola, the culture is so deeply woven into not just the world, what you can see and do, but the narrative. Trials might just be gyms with a different coat of paint, but the presentation does so much to differentiate them that most players probably haven't caught on to the fact that they're just essentially gyms. Pokemon has tried to go into this sort of open world idea recently, and yet those games feel emptier than the 3DS game with routes. Pokemon Sun and Moon are so hyper-focused on creating a real area that everything else in the game benefits from it. It's more than just NPCs raving about the new potion, but delivering a lost Pokeball or hunting down transformed Ditto. But speaking of feeling alive, we need to rebuild this time. It doesn't matter how many times we're beaten down. Until both legs are broken, you keep standing up. This is our new team. Victor, the Farfetch'd. She's 100% a glass cannon, but with the stick, we can turn her into a nuke. Biolizard, the Superior. Overall decent for this team. Can learn both Reflect and Light Screen. Probably gonna be our carry. Dan Henschel, the Slowbro. Here to sit around and tank around. Perfect Chaos, the Blastoise. A solid pairing with Biolizard, having a strong Grasswater core out on the field is never a bad thing. DQ, the Vanillux. We've seen how good Miracove is. We can't really send him out without setting up Hail, but he's our backup plan in case things start going very wrong. And finally, June 12th, the now Aromatisse. Incredibly slow, but fills a nice fairy-type hole in our team. I need something to pick me up. Give me a Kamala coffee. Yeah, this'll do it. Let's run this. We head back through the vast Pony Canyon, this time with very little issue. We've already defeated most of the trainers here, and the wild Pokemon can be easily ran from. And that's when we arrive at the altar. Okay, something about my power? Alright, I'll just close my eyes. Oh no. Necrozma appears from the Ultra Wormhole, dumping Lusamine and Guzma. Lily's Nebby evolves from Cosmoem into a Lunala to try and take on the beast. Unfortunately, Nebby loses this fight and is absorbed by Necrozma into one of the coolest Pokemon of all time.
Yeah. They're charming.
Oh, just a kahuna on this roll to the Laguna! Yeah!
Yeah, my goat!
With Necrozma's arrival, the Ultra Beasts start invading Alola. The Tapus of the island stand up for the challenge as I engage Necrozma in combat.
There it is! It's the perfect shape to be Lunala, too.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Although I don't know if it's gonna be a Gligar later.
Such a difficult boss fight. It's almost as hard as the Togekiss.
Dawn Wing's Gligar retreats, and thanks to the help of the Ultra Recon Squad, we're in hot pursuit on Solgaleo. Welcome to the Ultra Warp Ride. This is one of the coolest and most unique things to come from Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. It's a bit of a pain with how I have it set up here, but on a normal, real 3DS, it's far and away one of the best things Pokemon has ever done. But not yet. We find our way through the correct portal and end up in Ultra Megalopolis, where Necrozma resides. Our goal is simple: defeat whatever Necrozma has become and rescue Nebby.
Give him a nice tickle. Firm tickle.
Mega
Oh
Swampert?
my gosh.
No way. That's actually goated.
It's doing the animation.
Dude, that's awesome, actually. That's actually so hype.
And it immediately kills Victor for a revenge kill. I send out Biolizard, and with a bit of Leech Seed and a lucky critical Leaf Blade, we send this beast packing. With Nebby free and Necrozma escaping in a weakened state, it was time to get another team member. A gift from the Ultra Recon Squad. This is Bartman the Gengar. I mean, she's a Gengar. Pretty fast, 130 special attack, Shadow Ball and Dark Pulse hit hard, but it just dies to anything it's weak to. It's a Gengar. It does Gengar things.
You guys want to watch all of Slugterra with me?
Yes,
Low-key
dude.
I have a Slugterra gun next to my computer. We then proceeded to talk about Slugterra for like the next 40 minutes, and no, we never ended up doing a watch party. This gun's pretty cool though. Well, now with a crack in space-time, we get another quick encounter from here.
No, Mick, you can't get in.
No, I want to join.
I'm not letting you in.
I've got Scumpity Tumplump. Please.
I don't care. You can play Weezer. No, I want to play Weezer.
Okay. I wasn't gonna play Weezer. I was gonna play Blink 182. Weezer, but
I don't care. I don't want to
less
play it.
hated.
Blink 182 is just a Weezer, but again.
Supercharged.
Exactly.
like.
Oh, Hero Shiny.
Oh!
It's a damn shame I messed up my combo.
This is Rum the Suwaddle and soon to be Leavanny. Shiny too! Ultra Space has increased shiny odds. It's really cool. Leavanny is also an interesting Pokemon because for every weakness it also has a resistance. It's also mildly fast, gets outclassed easily, but it's still pretty high and has a fairly solid 103 attack. Sort of like Bartman, Rum here can attack fast and hard but will die to anything he's weak to. However, Leavanny's moveset is kind of cracked. X-Scissor, Leaf Blade, Helping Hand, and Swords Dance all from level up. Then both Reflect and Light Screen from TMs. This is an insanely good encounter, actually. I think Rum will go on the team at some point. But for now, we replace the fallen Victor with Bartman and keep on moving. We're nearing the end of the game. We might actually be able to win this. I also really want that Megarine, but we can't. Dan Henschel would have gone crazy since we have the Slowbro Knight, but we're locked off from getting the Mega Ring until we become champion. So let's get closer! It's time for Mina's trial!
Swampert and Rowlet, interesting. Oh, Mega Swampert.
Ultra Necrozma! We lead Bartman and Perfect Chaos in.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, goodbye.
What's wrong with you? Rest of the fight was easy. She just had a Horsey and Dodrio's backup, which we ended up wiping. Now with Mina down, we have to go around to the rest of the trial captains for a rematch. So I quickly sub in HH Greg the Chimecho to replace Perfect Chaos.
I can't believe I missed this.
Yeah, I didn't have the TMs for Reflect or Light Screen until now. Sue me. We move on to our first rematch with Alima.
Poliwag and Trubbish, okay. Deoxys Dog. You can't lead Trubbish Poliwag and then throw out a Deoxys like that. I got both walls up. Slacking?
Okay. Hopefully with runs.
Chip away? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
We cleaned up the rest of the fight with Dan Henschel, swapping Maxim, and I decided to do a bit of research. We're running low on team members by now, so I just decided to cross-reference every single encounter we've had with every single location on the map. So, and you know what? Yeah, I missed a couple encounters. We're gonna go grab those now.
Dog, like, give me an Ultra Beast. Give me something good.
This is Freddy the Gumshoes. It has 110 attack and 45 speed. It has Super Fang, I guess. Not a great encounter. Disappointing.
Alright, come on. Show me what I want.
This is D the Skorupi and soon to be Drapion. Decent defense, somewhat fast, 90 attack, and an insane pool for coverage moves. This could be the saving grace for a run, or the lure for a bad trap.
Oh, is that the pensive face? Hold on. Do I just name it pensive?
This is Pensive the Quilava. As you know, Johto, my least favorite region, has my least favorite set of starters, which is why I'm so glad I got all 3 for this Nuzlocke. Oh, I'm so excited, I'm so happy. Oh. So, what does Typhlosion do? Well, it has 100 base speed, 109 special attack, and mediocre stats everywhere else. Hardly any coverage, pure fire type. Where's Charizard? I don't even know why this Pokemon exists. I don't want it, but at least now we have Stab Fire. Fire's a fairly solid type. This is Wombu because a Chandelure by any other name feels wrong. Slower, sure, but more bulky, and an insane 145 special attack stat. All of the cost of being a little bit slower, but has an incredible secondary ghost typing. You know, my favorite type? The moveset is fine. Shadow Ball, Will-O-Wisp, Hex, Curse. I'm not using Memento, but then you bring a TM in and you get access to stuff like Calm Mind, Psychic, Attract, Energy Ball, and Double Beam. This is a beast of a Pokemon. But with all that, these are our final encounters until we unlock the top of Mount Lanakila. So let's take on that next fight. Against Lana, it was a pretty clean fight. It was a bit scary when she had both Mega Mawile and Dragonair on the field, but we survived just fine. Or at least, we did. Ironhead? Oh! Okay. No! Alright. Cool. Losing HH Greg is a real loss. Such a strong team member for every fight they've been supporting in. Batman is unfortunate, but we have replacements. We don't really have another strong, solid support mon like HH Greg to replace them with. So I sub in Wombu and D. I also decide to finally sub out DQ for Freddy. DQ has been a pocket rocket, getting us out of a few tough situations, but I think our team is finally strong enough to just run a normal team. Next up is the rematch against Kiawe. Why not? Eternal Floette? Okay, so I'm allowed to use Pokemon Database for this one. What type are you? So, Eternal Flower Floette is an unused Pokemon in the game's code. It's a holdover from Pokemon X and Y, where it was intended to be received, but ended up scrapped for whatever reason. In fact, this Pokemon went unobtainable for like 12 years until Legend ZA released, in which Eternal Flower Floette is finally able to be obtained. So, you know what? This is neat. I just have no idea how to play around a Pokemon that's unused in the game's code. I don't even know if the typing changed. Is it still Floette's normal type? This is like the worst possibility for a Nuzlocke. Fully ignoring the why not on the field, I just decided to keep attacking the Floette. Thankfully, the rest of his team wasn't very hard. Maxim even tanked a Z move from a Licky Licky. And then with Licky Licky dead, we can focus on slowly chipping away why not. I think this is the first major fight we've made it out of without having a major death. Also, you have to fight the hiker. We won. We walk in on Sophocles and Mo Lane saying their goodbyes. Because of depression, Sophocles gives us what we need for Muna's trial, no questions asked, so we head on to the Aether House. We have this cute little conversation with Hao and Guzma, and then head in to fight Nanu. Kangaskhan and Articuno, better not be Mega. Oh my god. Because nothing can be free! Listen, this fight... Oh, that's even worse. Oh, that's even worse.
Oh man.
Now they doubled into the other guy? Alright, well, GG. There's Maxim. We also lose Wombu, and by spamming Yawn with Freddy, we're narrowly able to get through this. Then the random Poplio lands Hydro Pump and kills Freddy! This is gonna have the Z move. And it's faster. And it's faster. Alright. Okay, fine. Whatever. And never mind. No, it's fine. It's fine. It wasted it. It just completely wasted it. There's hope! Better pull the Z. And I think he eats. Nope, he doesn't. Alright, because it crits. Because it crits. It crits, which means we lose. We usually lose. I love crits. I love crits. Ah! There's never hope. We win the fight and get the item, and then it's time to rebuild. So here's our next team. Biolizard, D, TQ, Pensive, Volcanian, and Plark. Let's hope this is good enough as we take on the final totem fight.
Yeah, absolutely. There goes the Caprice damage output.
Electrode does as Electrode does, kills himself and his partner Pokemon unless we win the game on turn 2. So there we go. That's it. Every trial completed, every totem defeated. But we're not quite done. We still have another fight against Hapu. This fight was a real back and forth. She'd get someone low, I'd swap, then take the KO. We hadn't lost anyone, but... Oh, Kyogre! Primal Kyogre! I don't want to lose Plark. Oh, Plark dodges! Huge! This is gonna hurt, but it's not gonna... It's gonna kill... It's gonna kill?! What?! And then from there, the floodgates were just open. I mean, it's 25%, right? I mean...
I mean,
that's 1 in 4.
What is it? Like, Kyogre outspeeds, so my thought is you either have a 25% chance of it surviving, or a 0% chance of it surviving.
And that's why I gamble. Oh, okay.
Oh,
right,
worth a shot.
Well, they both die here then.
Oh, no?
Oh, it's very high chance. Yeah,
Oh,
no, they
yeah.
both died at Origin Pulse here.
We got the animation, it hits.
Alright, well, they're both dead. We finally take out Kyogre, but oh man, this was a horrid fight. Please, things should start looking up, please. Okay, I think all that's left, though, is Gladion, Elite Four, Champion. I think that's all that's left that I have to do. The end is finally in sight. We know our goals, we've broken our limits. Let's fill out our team with what we have left and go do it. Wait, oh my god, we missed an encounter. Yep. And this is our Paniola Ranch encounter. Not the route, not the city. Oh, come on, please. Give it to me. Give me something good. No! Species clause! So, I can't use it. Mark the Weezing already died. So instead, what I'm going to do is go to a Pokemon randomizer website and randomize it into something else.
Alright, alright.
Alright, everyone, welcome to the newest member of our party. This is the Probopass. It's really defensive, doesn't do much else. Like, it can attack. 75 special attack isn't great, but I mean, it's no Ledian. It can swing, whatever. That's how randomizers be. Time to fight Gladion!
I get it, Gladion. We see the fit.
I forgot to give any of them Z crystals. Celesteela!
Wow.
I can't have anything nice. So we lead Rum and Volcanian into Gladion's Makuhita and Celesteela. Alright, just pop a heat wave. Just please kill Celesteela. Oh my god.
Oh, almost.
Whatever, sticky web go.
Oh. Okay, he's stupid. He's stupid.
Yeah, he went for a charge move. Okay. Makuhita enduring too just means that we just get to give it another turn.
I was unfamiliar with its game.
Now I protect with Rum because it's 4 times weak to flying, which Mandibus should have, and then Quiver Dance with Volcanian. And then sweep. Bingo.
Yes.
I read you like a book.
But what does Makuhita do? The wild card here.
Endure.
Heavy slam. Double. Okay. Huge.
Absolutely nothing.
Huge protect. Huge protect. Endure. Dog. I'm chill with that. Keep using endure.
He loves this Makuhita. He doesn't want to see it go down.
Gets blasted by like 5 heat waves.
Yeah, this Makuhita has died like 5 times over.
Alright, and
tail Onyard. Okay.
An easy game,
easy
fight!
Well, it was nice knowing you, Gladion.
This is the first major battle since, like, I don't know where we haven't lost someone. Dude, that Makuhita was like covered in blood. It's the Moomin Rider of his team.
If he used that Celesteela half competently.
With Gladion down and no new deaths, we can move on to the mountain for a new encounter. Alright. Game is lagging. Species clause. Species clause. Species clause 2.
And
Tyranitar.
Oh, this is hype moments.
The run's alive! It's alive! T-Tar is a historically powerful Pokemon. With it also having Standstream, that Probopass isn't looking too bad anymore, especially when it's set up next to T-Tar. Sure, not super fast, but that doesn't matter when you gobble up moves with insane defense stats and then hit back with the force of a Ford truck going 75 miles per hour with a staggering 134 attack stat. This might be our carry for this last portion of the game. Sure, it has plenty of weaknesses and crumbles to a single fighting type move, but that's what we got Rum and Volcanian for. All of a sudden, this ragtag team feels so much more empowered with this behemoth on the team. But that's not our final encounter, because this is, in the snowy peak of Mount Lanakila, you can find the defeated Necrozma. It attacks us.
Whoa.
wait.
Wait a minute.
Oh
my god.
It's him.
It's God.
Godish.
Godish?
Godish.
Godish.
Vileplume's pretty solid.
Godish.
This is Aura the Oddish. I don't need another grass type on my team. Like, it's fine. Not a bad encounter, it's not strong. Its evolutions play more of a support role, but both Rum and Biolizard are sort of double dipping into that position anyway. Also, I finally remembered to give my Pokemon Z crystals. And we also got access to the move relearner! If she was available earlier in the game, so much unneeded death could have been avoided with better moves on our mod. I go ahead and upgrade my team's moves, and then swap Chungus out for hype moments. Before the photo time. Oh, Glalie. I like this one. This one's good. We're finally here. Thanks for everything. You've really been the backbone of the team for a while.
Of course. I only aim to win.
Thanks for being here. Even if I've been wanting to use you for days or if you just joined up, I believe in this team. We've got good sets.
We've got this! We're gonna quiver dance till the sun sets.
Yeah, we'll crush him. We'll crush him hard.
We will absolutely be bringing home the gold. We've already come this far.
We can't lose. We have to prove the void wrong.
And we'll do it together as a team.
As a team!
As a team!
Our first fight against Mullane, who leads Lilligant and Skarmory. We lead Rum and Volcanion. We get a nasty heat wave off, killing both in a single hit. And the second heat wave takes care of his second set of Pokemon. A third heat wave takes out another and leaves his last Pokemon in half, burning it as well. With a quick next turn, we beat the first member of the Elite Four with no problems. Next up is Olivia. She leads Hippowdon and Elekid, and my leads remain unchanged. Her Hippowdon sets up a Sandstorm, which gives me a devious idea. I swap out Volcanian for hype moments, and then Sniff comes in for Rum. I Z-move the Hippowdon, guaranteeing the KO. Olivia then brings in Azumarill, which is scary. If it has huge power, we could be seeing some deaths here. However, instead of attacking, it just sets up the rain to get rid of the Sandstorm I'm taking advantage of. I just full send it though, using hype moments to kill Azumarill and then Sniff to kill Elekid. Nuzlocke! Well, this is the Nuzlocke. Oh my god. We're fine. We're fine. We've killed an Arceus with a Ledi in this Nuzlocke. Alright, Arceus, don't.
Judgment.
Tyranitar might live this. We're fine! We're fine! Volcanion lives.
Don't you need to kill God, though?
E-Speed!
Okay, bye Volcanion.
Oh, I got greedy. I shouldn't have let him stay in. I should have switched. I got so greedy there.
Anything that happens from now will be fully done by you.
Olivia then uses a full restore, and then Nuzleaf survives an attack I thought for sure would have killed it. Next turn it falls, Arceus keeps spamming Hyper Voice, and Bagon is sent out. I can't swap, everyone's on low health. Someone's going to have to die this turn. And use E-Speed, and kill me. Target Rum, come on, I know Biolizard's weaker, but go for Rum. Yes! Okay!
You read it perfectly.
I'm pretty sure we're still gonna lose Biolizard here. That might save. Yes!
Yes!
The run's still alive! We knock out Bagon next turn, and that's the second member of the Elite Four down. Next up is Acerola, who leads normal form Rotom and Oddish. I switch up my leads here and commit to Sniff and Hype Moments, a rock pairing that should wipe anything that isn't water, which you can see here. We tear through her team until Sniff has taken enough chip that I swap him out for Biolizard. Still harder than Mullane, but so much easier than Olivia. Our final member to fight is Kali. She leads Exceligor and Marini, and my leads remain unchanged. Final Gambit!
Oh my god, I was right! Let's see if I was right again.
3 dogs attack Marini.
Marini, no!
Thank
Okay,
you.
it's dead. It's dead.
Okay,
It's dead.
that was-
It's dead.
Biolizard comes in next to Hype Moments, and working together, the two sweep the rest of her team. She got close, but still, we made it through. This means there are 6 Pokemon left until we become champion. I take this time to clean up my team. Only 4 of them left. Yeah, now you have Pokemon League champion. Be nice if it was that simple. Truth is, there's one more person you have to battle if you want that title. Was it like, is it how? Oh. Oh, okay.
Did you not know?
No, in the original game you fight Kukui. So this is a fun subversion. Hal, I'm looking at your stream right now. Why are you trying not to laugh? Hal starts the fight with Binnacle and Abomasnow. I lead Sniff in Hype Moments, starting up the Sandstorm and trying to pull an insane momentum advantage. Hype Moment, though, lands an insane critical hit, taking out the biggest threat instantly.
Oh.
Crunchwrap?
Noggin.
Crunchwrap. I don't care if you're a lost soul from my past. There's 5 Pokemon till the end. We're gonna see it through. Naganadel uses Toxic on Hype Moments, setting us on a timer. That's fine though, we take it out in the same turn. So hi Binnacle, how you doing?
I know, hold on, and...
Stop! Oh!
I send in Rum to pick up where Sniff left off and I start setting up screens and chunking for damage. Hype Moments has had his stats lowered, so we swap him out for Biolizard. Hal sends in his starter, Toxicroak. We kill it. Emolga.
Oh.
His final Pokemon is Emolga. We win this. The end. The goal. It's right there.
Don't do that.
Oh, paralyzed! No, I'm paralyzed! Oh, no! And with that, we're the champion. We've beaten the game. My powers, okay. Oh, that's not on me, right? Please subscribe, this video was so hard to make.